Hello everyone, welcome to physics practical session. Today in this session we'll be discussing about figure of merit of galvanometer. First let me explain you what figure of merit and galvanometer is. Figure of merit is nothing but amount of current produced per unit deflection. Galvanometer is an instrument used to measure a very feeble current. Now the aim of the experiment is to determine the resistance of galvanometer by half deflection method and to find its figure of merit. The apparatus required for this experiment are point galvanometer, cell, resistance boxes and two plucky. The principle involved here is deflection in a galvanometer is directly proportional to the current through the galvanometer. That means if the current increases, the deflection increases and vice versa. The formula here is I is equals to K theta, where K is figure of merit of galvanometer. We do have another formula, that is K is equals to E by R plus G into theta, where E is EMF of the cell, R is resistance in series with the galvanometer, G is galvanometer resistance and theta is the deflection produced in the galvanometer. Coming to the circuit diagram, the circuit diagram consists of battery which is having an EMF of E, two resistance boxes R and F which is having a high and low resistance values respectively, a galvanometer and two pluckies. Now, the positive terminal of the battery is connected to one end of the galvanometer and also the one end of the resistance box. The other end of the resistance box is connected to one end of the plucky, that is K2. The other end of the plucky is connected to galvanometer and also K1. The other end of K1 is connected to one end of the resistance box. The other end of the resistance box is connected to negative terminal of the battery. Moving on to the observation, the EMF of the battery E is equals to 2 volts which we set it in battery. The tabular column consists resistance R in ohms, deflection theta in division, S is equal to G for half deflection, that is theta by 2 in ohms, and figure of merit K is equals to E by R plus G into theta in division. We'll move on to the circuit connection. Coming to the practical part, let me introduce the apparatus first. The first one is battery which is having a range of 2 to 12 volts and we have connected to 2 volts here. The red terminal represent positive, the black terminal represent negative. The next apparatus is galvanometer which is used to measure a very feeble current. We have two pluckies, we can take this as K1 and K2 and two resistance boxes having a different resistance ranges. Now we will move on to the circuit connection. The positive terminal of the battery is connected to galvanometer and a resistance box. Here the red represents positive terminal. One is going for a resistance box R which is having a range of 1 to 100 ohms. The other one is going for galvanometer which is having 30 divisions on either side. The other end of the resistance box is going to plucky, that is K2. This plucky is considered as K2. The other end of plucky is going to galvanometer and K1. going for lucky K2. The other end of lucky K2 is going for a resistance box, which is having a range of 1 to 5000. The one end of resistance box is going to negative terminal of the battery. The black one represents negative terminal. Before switching it on, make sure all the connections are proper and then switch on the circuit. We are done with the circuit connection. We'll move on to the first trial. First, you need to open K2. K2 should be open. K1 should be closed. Now, switch on the battery. You can see that a needle has been completely out of the range. Now, remove the value from resistance box so that it shows even deflection in the galvanometer. The galvanometer is showing somewhere around 25. It is not even, so you can just remove the other value. It is showing 24, so now it is even deflection. The resistance unplugged here is 5200 and the deflection produced here is 24. The next step is to close K2. The galvanometer will show 0 deflection. Now remove the resistance from yes until you get an half deflection. That means half of the 24, that will be 12. Until you get 12, you need to remove the resistance from the S. Now the galvanometer is showing half deflection, that is 12 division. Now you can note down the value for S. It is 110. Moving on to the second trial, put back everything and open K2. Again the galvanometer will come to the range above the 30. Now remove resistance from S until you get even deflection. It can go to 22 because previously we've got 24, now you can go to 22. Fine. So the resistance unplugged here is 5600. The deflection showing here is 22. Now close K2. The resistance will, the galvanometer will come back to 0. Unplug the resistance in S until you get half deflection. That is, you should get 11. The galvanometer is showing half deflection. The resistance unplugged here is 115. Put the keys back to the resistances and try with the third trial. Again open K2. Now unplug the resistance from the resistance box until you get even deflection. You can go for 20. The galvanometer is showing 20. So the resistance unplugged here is 6200. Close plucky K2. The galvanometer will go back to 0. Now unplug the resistance in EF until you get half deflection. The half deflection here is 10. The galvanometer is showing 10 now. So the resistance unplugged here is in S 110. So we are done with all the 3 trials. Now we'll move on to the calculation part. Coming to the calculation part, we have already entered the practical values which we got through experiment. So we are going to calculate figure of merit using this formula. We have got R as 5200, deflection as 24 and S as 110. Substituting this, we'll get K1 is equals to E will be 2 volt divided by R plus G. 5200 plus 110. Into theta, that is 24. Approximately it comes to 1.56 into 10 power minus 5. Moving on to the second one, K2 will be 2 divided by R will be 5600 plus G will be 115 into theta will be 22. Approximately 10 power minus. Similarly, K3 will be equal to 2 divided by 6200 plus 110 into deflection will be 20. It comes around 1.58 into 10 power minus 5. We are done with all three calculations. Let's enter this in tabular column. K1 will be 1.56 into 10 power minus 5. K2 will be 1.59 into 10 power minus 5. K3 will be 1.58 into 10 power minus 5. Moving on to the result, we need to take average of G and K. The average of G will be 111 ohms. The average of K will be 1.57 into 10 power minus 5 division. As per the aim, we have determined the galvanometer resistance and figure of merit. The resistance of galvanometer is 111 ohms and the figure of merit is 1.57 into 10 power minus 5 division.